Top of the sixth now. Cecil Cooper against Marty Patton. Patton strikes out Cooper for the first out of the inning. Here's Larry Heisel. He also strikes out. 2 down for Thomas. Thomas pops out in the infield. 1, 2, 3 go the Brewers. Bottom of the sixth. John Mayberry. Mayberry has a strikeout in 0-1 count. And that's a ball, so it's a 1-1 count on Mayberry. And he strikes out. For the first out, here's Poquette. Poquette draws a walk. So he moves over to first. Frank White with 1 out, a man on first. And he connects with a single. Poquette goes over to third. White is going to try to steal. And let's see how he does. Takes off. And he is gunned down trying to steal second. That is the second out. So Poquette stands at third with 2 down, 7-4 game. Freddie Patek flies to center to end the inning. Through 6, 7-4 Milwaukee. Top of the 7th, Loscano with the biggest hit of the game so far. He will lead off the 7th. He leads it off with a base hit off Patton. Here's Bando. And the Royals are going to look to the bullpen. Steve Mangori is going to come in for Kansas City. And he'll face Bando. And the next roll, it's a fly to center. 1 out for Money. Money connects for a double. Loscano will score. That makes it 8-4. Milwaukee bats are just lethal. Buck Martinez with a man on second and 1 out. Pops out to second for the second out. Here is Paul Molitor with 2 gone. Pops out to short for the third out. So Travers has an 8-4 lead. He'll face Joe Zeb, who flies to right. George Brett up with 1 out. And he hits a comebacker for the second out. And it's Hal McRae. McRae singles. And we're going to take a look at the Milwaukee bullpen here. 2 outs, 8-4 game. We've got Eduardo Rodriguez will come into the game for the Brewers. So Travers went 6 2/3. And he'll face Al Collins. He singles. McRae over to third. And Collins will stay at first. Man at the corners. 2 down for Porter, who hits a comebacker to end the inning. So through 7, it's 8-4 Milwaukee. Robin Yount to lead off the 8th against Steve Mangori. He flies to center. 1 down for Cooper. Routine grounder to second. Frank White takes care of it for the second out. And Larry Heisel. Heisel singles. So he stands at first. Gorman Thomas will look to keep the inning going. And let's see here. He grounds the second over the third out. Bottom of the eighth, it's 8-4. John Mayberry. Mayberry hits it to center where Gorman Thomas muffs it for a one-base error. So Mayberry at first and Poquet is up. He singles. That'll put him in at first and second with no outs, and Frank White up. 8-4 game. White pops up in the infield. Second base, infield fly roll. One down. Here's Patek. Freddie Patek singles. Mayberry comes in to score, and it's 8-5. And the Brewers will turn to Bob McClure now. So McClure will come on with an 8-5 lead, one out, men on first and second, and Joe Zeb up. He flies to center. But now here's George Brett, tying right at the plate. Here's the pitch. Brett hits a grounder to third, and the third baseman Bando fires over to Money to get the force at second for the third out. So through 8, it's 8-5. And at the top of the ninth here, the Royals are going to turn to Doug Bird in relief. And Bird will face Sixto Loscano here in the ninth. He gets Loscano to fly to center, one down. So Bando singles. So he stands at first with one down, and here's the second baseman, Don Money. He singles. Bando goes over to third, and it's men at the corners. For the Brewers, the infield is deep, and Buck Martinez is up. He singles. Drives in Bando. Money goes to third. And it's 9-5. Molitor up the infield back looking for two. Molitor strikes out. 2 down, 3 out. Robin Yount. It's a comebacker. Bird flips it over to Mayberry to end the inning. So it is the bottom of the ninth now. 9-5 Milwaukee. Hal McRae will face Bob McClure. McRae walks. Man on first, no outs. Al Collins flies to right. One down. Earl Porter. He hits into a fielder's choice. 4-6 put out. And the Royals are down to their last out. John Mayberry hits a grounder to the pitcher. Picks it up. Flips over to first. This game is over. The Milwaukee Brewers have extended their winning streak, to 8 games with a 9-5 victory. The Brewers, 9 runs on 15 hits, 1 error. Kansas City, 5 runs on 13 hits, no errors. Bill Travers gets the win. He moves to 5-2 on the season. Bob McClure gets his second save with 1 2/3 innings of work. Paul Splittorff drops to 6-6. He went 4 innings and gave up 7 earned runs. The one homer in the game was a 3-run shot by Sixto Loscano. Freddie Patek did steal his 22nd base of the year. But again, the Brewers extend their winning streak to 8 in a row. and they are within one game of first place in the AL East.